Hello, my name is Jennifer, and welcome to part 16 of my university challenge. And if you are returning, welcome back. And I had Grant have that muscle relaxing soak and have a massage, but the massage failed. He did actually have a moodlet for a while about how horrible it was. It was like it added to his discomfort. But I think the bath itself, so there's 20 hours left. So that's that. And he's also... how was he not enough? Whatever. So he's having another muscle relaxing soak in hopes that it will help. The massage therapist is still here, but I expect that she will be leaving shortly. So we're going to leave him to have that bath. And then he just got a call about releasing a track. So we're going to release a track and then produce a new one once he's finished. I don't know whether he'll get this studying for 2 hours done because his exam is at 8 a.m. and then I think 11 there. She's leaving 11:30 and then 1:30. So he doesn't have a lot of time in between to do 2 hours. And I don't know if it'll count if it's not a consecutive 2 hours. And there he has his bath stuff on. Okay, so we're going to burn that track. And I realized I was like having them not do their homework so that when they got the new tasks on Thursday, they still had homework to do Thursday night. But that was going to last until Sunday morning, so they would have homework from their new tasks. So it wasn't that big of a deal, really. But anyways, it is what it is. So we're going to release that track. I didn't look and see how good or bad it was, but you know, whatever. It is what it is. She's a little bit hungry, so once she's done that, we should have her come here and rally the troops, perhaps with Declan. So the rest of them are all studying because, you know, it's Friday and they have their exams. There she has a maxed her skill, so we're just going to burn that track. And then she can go do what I asked her to do, and hopefully that will help. So really, there's studying. I'm a little bit concerned about how Declan's going to do because his elective was flower arranging, and I did go through and look at how much progress they had all done in their courses because I've heard that you need to like make it go up for it to help, and his flower arranging has not gone up very much. I know that when I got their beginning point, it was after they had started doing their homework, so there's a chance that maybe he was low, like that was one that he was working on and he was lower when he started. But let's have you craft. I think you have to do a chatterbot, so let's have you come in and you may as well do that because you're not really doing anything right now, though I think, do you have your exam at 8 a.m.? 3 of them have 8 a.m. exams, and she is not one of the 3. Actually, I think it was Colleen, Freddie, and Grant. Yes, Freddie's is in Grant for his parenting, which is what he's studying for now. Grant is logic, which, you know, doesn't really matter very much. But he can study for his vet on and off. And I had thought about getting him a book, but that didn't really work. So, because, you know, there's no book. He's sort of standing funny. Okay. All right. So there. He's really standing weird. So I'm going to just reset him just because he seems to be kind of awkward. Like he wasn't standing facing that. A little bit odd. So what I'm going to do, since he could study, does he need to study? He doesn't have a lot of time because they usually go 1 hour ahead of time. So there's not really that much I can do with him because of the fact that he goes early. So does he need to do anything for this? He needs to win a soccer game in order for him to get his promotion. So hopefully they win. And he has to study plays and soccer playbook, which he's done. So let's see here. So he's got 4 hours left. So, well, that's better because that means he won't have that for when he goes to his activity today. So that's good. Whereas it would have been, the injury would have been carrying over. I don't really know let me see. Let's check his news. He's a little hungry. So why don't we have you come here and rally the troops with, Norah. With Norah and then hopefully you'll head over to your class. And Freddie, will you stop? You need a little bit more help. Anyways, Norah, you need some fun. So while you're studying, why don't we check what station? I can't tell what's on. But why don't we choose a station? We're going to do backyard. And you're going to listen to that. Okay, so there we go. So Grant is, are you going to your class? Okay, you should go up. That, I meant to say up, not down. So, can you go here? He just kind of stuck at the, like, it looked like he was about to go to his class, and then he didn't. Freddie is at his class. Unfortunately, I don't know where Grant's class is. Like, I don't know if it's in the same location as Freddie's. So let's stay with them a little bit. Okay, so he's here, and we'll pay attention. Since it's not very long till the class, hopefully it's in the same location. And she should be going soon. I was going to say we're going to stay with them, but I'm actually going to go and check in on Colleen. And I'm going to direct her to Scrubberoo herself. And Abigail, you can see, has got her work done. So we'll see whether she gets that same notification as she's been getting where the boss is disappointed. So we can't teach, no one to teach. So let's go back to Grant. See, it's weird how Freddie shows that he doesn't have the same thing about not being at home where Grant does. Though, really, okay, here we go. We got a call. Disappointed. Okay, so let's check where he's going. Hopefully he's going to where his class is, since we seem to still be here. Okay, are you going to your class? Ah, good. And how about you? Sure, you can like backyard. What are you doing? Okay, well, we didn't get the angry red. So hopefully they did okay, because of course we can't tell them to do anything. Okay, well, she's maxed her herbalism. Yay. So that's it. And that was actually the only one she had left to max. She was maxed everything else. She could change her clothes. She doesn't need to use this. Change. There you go. You're going to wear your green colors. And then you should Scrubberoo yourself. In Abigail's class. So yeah. Anyways, all we can do is attend normally or let's see. Cheat, sleep, or leave early. So 10 normally is the hardest one you can do. Like the most you can do. So I think they are off to their classes. Or I should say they are, but they don't actually no, I'm looking at the wrong day. 3 of them have their classes. 3 of them have exams right now. Norah is one. Abigail is another. And then the other one who has an exam or whatever class is Freddie. And he's already out. So he's at his current one. And there that butler's cleaning that barbecue. I can't remember if we know the butler's traits. What is the butler's name? It's Sakura. Can we see that on here? Like, I'm wondering if she's neat. Anyways, I might try and figure that out sometime. Just not right now. So they're going to go for their classes today. And, oh, look, let's since we're here still. So we got a Colleen turned it confidently. So they all did well with their first exams. Yay for that. So let's hope the next 3 get there on time and do well also. So Abigail is off to class. Norah looks like she's heading to class. Yep. And Freddie says you're at university class, but you're not actually showing up as being at the class. Yeah, you're there now. Norah? What's taking you so long, Norah? Oh, you were walking up the stairs. Why did you go downstairs? Oh, you're not going to do very well. There, you're gone. So, is Declan still studying? He is. Let's take a look at where he's gotten to with his flower arranging. Oh, he's almost at 7. If he could get that last little notch, that would be really, really, really good. his exam is at 11. And that's actually this class is at 11. No. Did you scrubber yourself and fail? Yes, you must have. You're not having a bath. You can just take a shower. All right. Well, hopefully they all get through their classes reasonably well. Is Bonnie, your exam is not till 3. Well, let's take a look. I had her craft a chatterbot because she needed to, and then for the Brainiac, she needs to study. She doesn't really have anything to study, and she has to go to office hours, but I don't think office hours are till 11. Let's check. Yes, it's not now, and it's definitely 11, and her exam, like I said, is at 3. Probably better for her to try and go to office hours than to study, because she can always study for, like, the next set of classes that she signs up for, like next week's, because we have one more semester after this. I'm not necessarily expecting to do quite as well with this semester as last one, especially because with Declan, he didn't really make as much progress as I would like with his skill in the flower arranging. So, but he did at least get to 7, so that's better than, you know, that's good. It says he started at 5.28, and possibly that was helped by a little bit of homework, so it might have been that he was a little lower. So I'm going to take them through the rest of their classes today, because I'd like to, like us to see how they did in their classes this week before we end this part. So I will be back later. Well, they're finished with their exams, and we're just waiting for their results, which I am not expecting to be as good as last week, because they had another round of not doing so well with one of their sets of classes. I think there were like 3 of them. I did make a note of which ones that. So Norah didn't do very well with her first class. She got the, put in a decent amount of effort, but could have done better. And then Colleen didn't do so well with her final exam, which she got that message. Edward got that for his first one, and Grant got that one for his last one. And of them, I mean, I know Norah was late, and I know one other of them was late, but the others seemed like they were okay, so I wasn't really sure why. But I mean, the game was just sort of lagging. They weren't getting to their classes on time. They're kind of standing, so... Well, she still managed to get an A+, so there's that. That's a good thing. So did Abigail and Bonnie. Well, I don't think I had any bad issues with all of them, so it makes sense that some of them. No, Colleen had a bad one. Declan, you did well. Edward, he definitely got a bad thing, and so did... No, Freddie didn't. Freddie actually got good results for all of his exams. I mean, in terms of... obviously, they're good results here, but in terms of the notes that he got for going to it. But Grant didn't, but he still managed to. And I was concerned about Declan because he hadn't raised his flower arranging skill as much as I had hoped. So now we're signing up for our final term. This time, I made a note when I finished recording last time of what I might like them to take as their electives. Now, I had seen some questions and I had answered, and I maybe have said this before, but I usually take only however, you can only take one elective. So I always take one elective and then I fill the rest up with the core classes, because often my Sims have maxed the core classes. So I don't really want to take max of the core classes. I like to take electives, because that's actually one of the things I like about university, is that they can learn other skills in addition to the skills they learn from university. And you know, obviously you can choose from the options they give you, and not everything's always there. So since we're doing another full one, and this one is painting, photography, and violin. And then for her elective, let's see what the options are. And I'm going to flip over and take a look at what I had made a notes for all of them as to what I might like them to 8. She actually has a few on here. Wellness was one, and the other one that I was thinking was singing. But I think I'm going to actually go for the wellness. I don't think any of them have pet training, but I don't think it's only a 5-level skill, and I'm not really that keen on that. So we're going to do wellness for Norah. And obviously we're going to stay at home. We're going to, take whatever we get for our thingies there, and we got 640 net of our scholarships for Norah. And let's look again, the 3 electives and the 1 optional. Sorry, 3 core, 1 elective. So we're going to do baking for her. I don't remember if that's what she had and she just hadn't maxed it, but I had made a note that baking was one that she could do. And again, we'll be home. And we got 515 for her. So let's move along to Bonnie. 3 core, 1 elective. I think we'll probably do wellness for her. Oh, look, cross stitch. It's only a 5-level skill, but this is the first time I've seen it. And of course, I wasn't even thinking of that when I was looking through here. Interesting. I think we're going to do the cross stitch. It actually fits because she's like maxed the fabrication skill, so she's kind of into that making type stuff. So we're going to do cross stitch for her, even though it's only a 5-level skill. We'll stay at home, and we got 515, the same as Abigail got. Sign up for Colleen. 3, and then the elective for her. I think she's gonna do guitar. So there we go. And there are her scholarships, which I don't think I saw showed for all of them. She got 315, so she got less than some of the others. And then we're gonna move along for Declan. 3 core classes, 1 elective. I think we're gonna do wellness for him. So there we go. We're gonna stay at home. There are his scholarships. We got 715 for Declan. And then we're going to do Edward. Sign up for him. 3 core classes and an elective. He's going to try a robotics course. So there we go. Here are his scholarships. He got 515. Moving along to Freddie. Freddie and Grant should get, on the upper end because they're doing those esports/sports. I might have him do guitar again because he only got to level 7 the last time. I'm going to look and see what else there is. Honestly, none of the other ones really work for him because he's either maxed them or he's really high in them, and I didn't make a note of any of these for him. So I think photography is the other one I could do for him. But I think it makes more sense that he would take the guitar again. So there we go. There are his scholarships. There's the 450 for the esports. And we got 965 for him. And last but not least, Grant. 3 cores. Let's see what they have. Oh, I will see what's here, but I think I'm going to do the wellness because I think that suits him. And I really wanted... Luckily, someone else is doing wellness, but so that they could maybe give him a massage. He's got all the ones I like. Why could Freddie not have more options like this? But wellness, it is. And we're going to obviously stay at home like we did for everybody else. There are his scholarships. And he got 965 also. So they have all signed up. They all had another successful term. I was quite concerned with them being late for a couple of their final exams where you can't even make them work hard. That might not be a thing. So now they have... Don't you have to go somewhere? Grant, are you going you're going to your soccer game? Is this one of those where you don't actually go? It says that you're going. I seem to remember this Are you going to your activity? Yeah, you're going to. I thought they had them. Yeah, I thought they were alternate. I don't know. I do have some of them. What are you doing? Oh, I have a lot of them working on their tutoring students. But I think Abigail here needed some fun, so I didn't make her go right away. But now I'm going to have her go, and we're going to just, we're going to tutor. And in her case, gardening would be good. She's going to tutor gardening. So she's going to do that. Fishing also would have worked because I think that was her first aspiration that she completed. But she is working in the gardening career, so it does make sense. You don't need to play that anymore. So they're just going to do that, but I thought we would wait and see what the results are for either the two matches, I'm thinking. I mean, I only thought one of them had a match. I thought they alternated, that one was esports and the other one was sports, i.e. on the Friday/Saturday. But since they both went and he didn't seem to get the option to work from home, unless it was because we got the exam results and I missed it. So one thing before I do take off, and I'll be back, is that she has to feed a cow plant. And I'm not actually sure when we planted this cow plant. I may, if it hasn't grown by Sunday evening or Sunday afternoon, I may cheat its life stage, because I have seen that there are some issues with cow plants not growing. And I think if it hasn't grown by then that it probably is a sign, because I think this was planted pretty close time to when the money tree was planted. If you remember when I planted it, in comparison to the money tree, it's not like we've left the lot that much. So that shouldn't have interfered, though we will be, hopefully, fingers crossed, going out with Declan to his gig, which I believe is tomorrow morning, which would obviously be in the next part. Let me know if you want to see that, or if I should just do it maybe off camera, because it's not really necessarily part of this, so maybe it doesn't really matter. But I will be back when we get the results of the gigs. Not the gigs, they're games. Well, we actually got a pop-up. Soccer game moment. An opponent has the ball and is about to shoot. So we can position ourselves to block the shot or yell at our goalie to make the save. We're going to try positioning ourselves to block the shot. And let's see. Oh, doesn't sound like it was good. He runs to try and position himself for the ball, but unfortunately he not only misses blocking the shot, also ends up screening his team's goalie, preventing them from making the save. Oh no, poor. So we can play strategically. Mind as well as the body gains skill. Why don't we play, and this energetically increases success. Okay. We're not going to do that. And of course I can't see what that is anymore. Exert normal. Increases success. I'm going to try that. Just because I want to see what this said. Exercises mind as well as the body gains skill. Okay, well, we're going to play energetically. So, again, I'll be back with another pop-up. You notice a dog running down the sideline of the field. Lure the dog onto the field to distract your opponents. Oh, that seems mean. I'm going to ignore the dog. Because that just seems really mean. They think you should do that. Due to lack of attention, the dog scurries off into the tunnels of the arena. The soccer game continues unaffected. Well, I'll be back if there's another pop-up. Sure, yes, we need our fame. So I'll be back. Oh, look at that. Victory. Grant's team delivered a clutch performance and won the soccer game. Yay. He's dirty, but he's done that now. So he doesn't work till tomorrow, and maybe he can get a promotion, because I think he needs, yes, playmaker. So now we're just waiting to find out what happens with Freddie. I kind of don't think this is, I don't know. We shall see. He's at his meeting till 10. So I don't think anything, unless there's a pop-up, I will be back when Freddie is done. Well, there's Freddie's results. He got, I don't know if the 500 was from him or we did get a little bit of money from the others completing some of their tutoring. He's been promoted to teammate. So he returned from the Sims Scuffle match. His team won. He got a Power Sip swag placed in his inventory by the event's sponsors, which I think we have some of that already downstairs. Because okay, you're still streaming? Anyways, I might take some of them to do some more tutoring, but I think Norah is now done with everything for that part, so she has to get her degree. She has to contribute knowledge on a research archive machine and then get the job using a degree. So, but yay, they both won. And we'll take a look, if I remember, at what Freddie got in the next part, because I think this part has probably been long enough. So that is going to be it for this part. Leave a like if you like the video. It really helps with the algorithms. Thanks very much for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye!